Hello and welcome to this video course on CrewAI brought to you by techlatest.net. So far in this course, we have covered what CrewAI is along with an overview of CrewAI Studio and Jupyter. We have discussed how they work, their core components, and their key features. Techlatest.net provides a ready-to-use virtual machine solution that bundles the CrewAI platform, CrewAI Studio, and Jupyter Hub with NVIDIA GPU support. This solution is available on major cloud platforms including Microsoft Azure, Google Cloud Platform, and Amazon Web Services. In this video, we will show you how to deploy and use the AI agents using CrewAI Studio and Jupyter with GPU support virtual machine solution on Azure Cloud. Once the VM is up and running, we will walk you through accessing the various applications bundled within the solution. So let's begin. So to start the deployment of this virtual machine solution, first of all, you need to go to techlatest.net. This is the homepage of Techlatest website. Navigate to products and support page. Scroll down to artificial intelligence and machine learning category and select AI agents using CrewAI Studio and Jupyter with GPU support virtual machine solution. Here we have the overview page of this product where you can get the more details about this offer. Now we have this launch now on buttons to deploy the virtual machine from the respective marketplaces. You can directly click on this and it will take you to the marketplace link of this offer, or we have this Azure deployment guides available, so you can check these guides. We have step-by-step instruction on how to deploy and use this virtual machine in your Azure tenant. So here also we have this link. This is the same link like this. So once you are on this page, you can read more about the offer. Then the VM also supports NVIDIA GPU for faster inference. So what are the supported GPU instances? This is the list. So you can deploy on any of this GPU instance if you want to use the GPU, NVIDIA GPU instance. Otherwise, the solution is also available via CPU. If you go to plans and pricing tab, here you can read more about plan and what is the starting price. It's this one, and these are some of the recommended instance type recommended by the publishers, so you can use any one of them. To start the deployment, you need to click on get it now button. Here it will ask you to enter your credentials. Log in with your credentials and then click on continue button. It will take you to products details page. Here you can read, so like usage information is publisher ID, product ID, plan ID. All this information is available here. From subscription drop down, click your subscription. Plan is like only one plan is available for this offer, and click on create. Now this is the virtual machine configuration page. We have to enter details here. So here we will go with the new resource group, CrewAI demo. Give a name to your instance, CrewAI VM. Region, I will go with East US. Availability zone, I don't need it, so no infrastructure redundancy required. Security type, you need to go with the standard. If suppose by default your security type is set as trusted launch virtual machine, then you will get this message here, this error message, this image is not compatible with the selected security type. If you are getting this message, then simply change the security type to standard like this. Next we have image. We don't have to do anything, this is selected by default. VM architecture, then run size we have to select. So this virtual machine is available, supports NVIDIA GPU as well. So this, if you want to deploy, if you want to use NVIDIA GPU, then you need to select the instance which supports NVIDIA GPU. Okay, so in this case, NC4AS is the supported instance type. So if you want to deploy on, if you want to use GPU instance, then go with this. Or we have few from recommended by image publisher. So you can use any of this. Okay, for this demo purpose, I will simply go with the 4 and 16 GB memory instance type, which is B4MS. Next, we need to set the password. The username for this VM is Ubuntu. Then we have to give a password. Okay, now click on next. Ignore. By default, the image size is 50 GB. If you want to use more, if you want to increase it, you can do it. But you need to keep minimum 50 GB size of this disk. Okay, so we'll go with the default one. Premium, I want to go with standard HDD here. Delete with virtual machine solution. I want to take this option so that when I delete the VM, the disk will get deleted automatically. Now we'll go to networking. Here I will keep all this configuration default one, virtual network, subnet, public IP, everything. And apart from that, we need a few ports to open. But by default, this VM image has pre-configured NSG rules. So if you want to check which ports are open for this virtual machine, we can go and see here. So this port 22 for SSH, port 3389 for RDP, uh, port 443 for HTTPS, and port 80 for HTTP are enabled by default. So you don't have to make any changes here. Just go with the default setup. I will take this option. Okay. Then next we have management. In management, we don't have to make any changes. So we'll leave it as it is. For monitoring, I want to disable boot diagnostics. Remaining will be same. Nothing is here. Tag also will leave as it is. And now move to review plus create. So validation passed for this virtual machine setup. I'm good to deploy this instance. Here are the details. Okay. Click on create to deploy the instance. Wait for a few seconds. Now my instance is ready. Go to resource. Here you can see details about my instance. So here is the standard B4MS on which we deployed our instance. Then we have the primary NIC public IP available here, time created, and all the details are available here. So suppose after deployment, if I want to update the password of my virtual machine, or in that case, just navigate to reset password option from the help menu. Click on reset password, provide the username as Ubuntu, and update your password with the new one. Go back to overview of your virtual machine and copy the public IP address of this VM. We will first connect to SSH terminal, and then we will see how to connect RDP and access the Jupyter and CrewAI Studio. Okay, so here I have Putty installed on my system. I need to copy paste the public IP here and click on open. Accept the terms and log in as Ubuntu and the password you provided for this Ubuntu user. Okay, now I am logged in to my virtual machine solution, and just few things I wanted to show here. First of all, we have CrewAI. At the time of recording this video, I have this version of CrewAI available on this virtual machine solution, and the setup is done in home Ubuntu setup directory. So navigate to home Ubuntu and setup. If I want to show you, so here we have like CrewAI Studio setup done. Apart from that, these are the Jupyter configuration files which are needed to run the Jupyter, and we have created this Jupyter virtual environment. In this virtual environment, we have done the setup for Jupyter, for CrewAI, everything. Okay, so whatever packages you are installing via Jupyter or via PIP3, those packages will be available inside this virtual environment. All right. So now let's go to RDP for graphical user interface of this virtual machine solution. So you need to copy paste the public IP of the VM. Here is the public IP of my virtual machine, and copy paste it. Yes. Provide the password. Provide the username as Ubuntu and password of that user. Click OK. So this is the graphical user interface of this virtual machine. Now to access the Jupyter Hub, you need to copy the public IP of the VM and open new tab. Paste it as https:// hit enter. It will show you browser warning. You need to click on advanced and accept the risk and continue. Jupyter Hub is configured with the Ubuntu as an admin user. So you need to log in with Ubuntu and its password here. If suppose for some reason your server is not spawned and you get this error, in that case you simply need to navigate to admin, navigate to home and click on start my server. And here is my Jupyter lab. So if I want to change the theme, I'll just go to a Jupyter lab dark. Okay. So here you can see the setup folder, which I already explained you from the terminal, and all the CrewAI Studio and then Jupyter virtual environment, then this Jupyter Hub configuration files are available here. And we already covered all the details about Jupyter Hub, Jupyter Lab, Jupyter Notebook in our previous video. So for more details on this, please check our previous video on Jupyter. Now, how to access CrewAI Studio? So copy your public IP of the VM and simply https:// followed by public IP / you need to provide CrewAI Studio. Like this, your URL should be like this. Hit enter. So here is my CrewAI Studio getting loaded. We need to wait for a few seconds here. So this is CrewAI Studio, where you can run agents and tools from the graphical user interface. We have covered everything about this interface in our previous video on CrewAI. So kindly go and check that video from the playlist. So that's it for this video tutorial. We have covered all the steps on how to deploy your virtual machine from Azure platform, then how to connect to it via SSH using PuTTY, then RDP for graphical user interface of the virtual machine, then how to connect to Jupyter Lab, and what is the username and password for this Jupyter Lab, and then we have covered CrewAI Studio. Okay. Later in this course, we will have demo tutorials where we will run CrewAI examples directly from CrewAI Studio, a Jupyter Notebook, and via the SSH terminal on the VM. In the next video, we will cover how to deploy and connect to the same virtual machine solution, AI agents using CrewAI Studio and Jupyter with GPU support on the GCP platform, Google Cloud Platform. Stay tuned for more exciting videos. Thank you for watching. Follow us on X, LinkedIn, Reddit, and Medium for more technical content. See you in the next one. Thank you.